Hi everybody. I hope you're all blessed and well in the Lord. Um okay, so in today's video, I'm not even sure where to start, but I wanted to share some things with you to hopefully better explain what all these numbers mean and what the Lord is trying to tell us. Um and this is truly from the Lord. This morning I'm still blown away by the confirmation that he gave me for this. I wrote this Friday night and I didn't get to post it yesterday because I slept in from going to sleep so late, and then I just started a new job, so I'm working evenings now, and um so I couldn't get it posted yesterday either because I had to work yesterday and I just had a crazy day. And so um this morning I was one of the very first YouTube videos I watched was Sister Rita 511, and it's funny because um I was just gonna reference her in this video for some things that she shared with me, and also there are some other uh channels and comments that I wanted to share with you all that kind of sums all this up. So, I'm gonna also add links in the description box of all of these videos and channels that I'm talking about. Um, okay, so it starts out with the number 44, and that's from the Rennie Helder channel, and he shared that with me. Um, 44 equals flame, end, and travail. Okay, and then the number 144, 44 is in the 144,000 saints that are chosen to be the elect to escape the Great Tribulation. So, um, also the number 88, and this was one of the big connections right here. I'm going to link her video below. I watched Sister Rita 511's video this morning, and she's the one who gave me the information about 88 representing the window. And
okay, I'm making this video, not making it for the public, just sending it your way. Okay, so in your dream you had two semi-trucks coming in opposite directions. They're going to hit each other. They get two trucks. And when I thought about that, I thought about time and anti-time colliding. Like truck, that's the T, ends with a K. K equals 11, 1 plus 1 is 2. T is 22 plus 0 is 2, so you get 22. Truck going the opposite way would be the opposite 22. So you think of 22:22, think about the key of David. Isaiah 22:22 talks about the key of David. T equals 41, 4 plus 1 is 5. Of equals 21, 2 plus 1 is 3. David equals 40, 4 plus 0 is 4. Get 534, plus its opposite 435, it's 969. So I think this is representing time and anti-time coming together, the key of David. And you see here, you get your 5, 3 makes 8, 4 and 4 make 8, 3 and 5 make 8, so 8, the fullness of time, when all time comes together. That's when they leave. I believe that's when the Great Tribulation begins here on earth. We leave time, but they're still stuck in time. But for us, time is going to be no more, be the end of time for us. He talked about how they're looking out the window, and window equals 88, like pi opposite pi. Pi is 3.14, 3 plus 1 is 4 is 8, so you get 88. So that represents the doorway. They're looking through the window. And window's interesting because, so you think about this, it's the beginning and end. So it's the beginning of the end, but for us, it's the end of the beginning. And let's look at this word window. You have the W at the beginning, you have W at the end, so it would be the reverse of the W, because it's the end. So put your W this way, and M like this. You're going to see the two V's, one V that way, V going that way. V is the 22nd letter, so it's 22, 22, one is opposite, like the key of David. The vowels of window I and O. I is 9, 6 is 0. I'm not saying that right. Okay, so the I and O. I is 9, O is 15, 1 plus 5 is 6, so going backwards would be 6, 9, so you got your pi opposite pi. Or you think W is the 23rd letter, it's the opposite of that would be 32 equals 55, 1, 5 be the opposite. So it looks like a 2 in the mirror, and now equals 52. The woman saw the train leaving, train equals 62, plus its verse 26 is 88, so again you get your 88, pi opposite pi, time A to time. Break down the word of train, T is 20, R is 18, A is 9, A is 1, I makes a 9, N is 14, minus 4 is 5, so 29195. Keep the 1 in the middle, or you can just do the whole part of the middle. 9 plus 1 is 9 is 19, 1 plus 9 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1, so you get 215. Or you go this way, 2 plus 9 is 2, I'm 11, 1 plus 1 is 2, 1. 9 plus 5 is 14, 1 plus 4 is 5. So you're going to end up with 215. If you add that 2, if you reverse 5 1 2, it's going to be 727, which is 314 plus 413. Pi is 3.14, so it's pi opposite pi. 2 plus 1 is 5 is 8, so it makes an 88. It all has to do with the event when time stops. And the train represents us leaving time. And I don't know if you remember the song by Gladys Knight and the Pips, and because you see Pips, you has pi, opposite pi in it. Gladys Knight equals 696. They sing a song called Midnight Train to Georgia. Midnight when Jesus comes. The train, Georgia equals 62, adds 50 verse 26 is 88. So I just thought that was addressing this side point. But I think it has to do with us leaving time, trouble on earth starting, and I guess that's just pretty much what I wanted to say. I'm not saying that's what your dream meant, but that's what I see when I listen to your dream. Okay,
Okay, so hopefully her video helped you understand a little better. I'm still new to a lot of this, but the Lord has truly been using different children of his to get his messages out and to warn the people and to show any non-believers or skeptics, whatever you want to call it, that he does speak through numbers, and they have meanings. Okay, so going back to the scales. Now, the scales, if you look up the representation of a scale, it represents judgment in a courtroom, and that's very interesting because the 144 was on the right, and the sun symbol, which represents Helios, which is it's the sun god. And I just wanted to insert this real quick. I was doing some research on what Helios meant, and I ended up finding this, and it was posted May 23rd, 2018. And I found it pretty strange because the first thing that it says here is beast mode. So the beast is 666, or the number of the beast. And then it's a new special edition, like computer, whatever. You tech people probably know more about that, but and then what I found interesting here is, here's the number again, 144, and the number 16, and the number 8. And you see how they just keep popping up? And then Helios, that means sun, or sun. They worship their sun god. Okay, so back to the top left. 5-3. This is why I put Obama in the last video. This number keeps popping up, and 53 means blot out, or 53, thanks to exit time. He showed me this, or he, she, I don't know. But they said that 53, 16 prime, like 8 plus 8, 16 reverse is 61, and it's the 18th prime, like 666. And when Forbes posted that story about Obama, it was posted at 2:53 p.m. and Obama's name has 16 letters, and that number 16 keeps popping up too. Okay, so also his birthday is the 216th day of the year, and I've mentioned that before. Okay, so his number is 666. If you don't already know, Obama's name adds up to the number 666. I'm gonna link my Obama Dream video down below also if you haven't seen that. And when I went back to look at that video, I noticed the video length was 3-3 at 3:32 p.m. So you see 3-3 and then the 2, and then 33 was the age of Christ's death. And the occult twist that number, and they blaspheme that number, but it's originally, the age of Christ's death. And also, I found it interesting that 1 Thessalonians 5:3 talks about the peace and safety, and that's coinciding with the 5:3 that keeps popping up, also pointing to the time of the rapture. So basically, all this points to the time of rapture, and we are in the time where the Antichrist is rising, and rapture will be soon, and the Great Tribulation is either about to begin or we are seeing the beginning of it. I know that there's been so much going on every day, and it's clear that these things are not normal. People dying in large amounts of numbers every day. This is not normal. So yeah, I hope you all can better understand now by the end of this video what the Lord is trying to show us in the time that we are in now. So it's time to prepare. Jesus is coming soon. I love you all. God bless.